2, 1.
Well, hello everyone. Yes, it's that type of game. My name is Ulvind and welcome to Renzo Racer. It's a bad Mario Kart clone with furries. And it's definitely something. Definitely something to behold at the very least. What we're going to do is we're going to go into tournament. We're going to choose just one character here. We are going to do 20 tracks that are split over 5 cups: the Sunflower Cup, the Leaf Cup, the Apple Cup, the Apple Cup. Sorry, tired. 8 AM. Sorry, Acorn Cup and the Bolt Cup. So we have a total of 20 tracks. We're going to choose the characters. There are a total of 16 characters. I'm going to take the one that actually has a decent design. Because yeah, the rest is not exactly ideal, I'm going to say. But in any case, we're going to start pretty soon. So I'm going to take this character. And we will be starting with Sunflower Cup. Keep in mind, I'm playing on Switch. This game is also available on PC. Not that you want to buy it, of course, because I think I bought it for like a year or two, probably. It's definitely something. In any case, we're going to start for the Sunflower Cup. So let's start in. Oh, Candice, trying to check something. Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so you're already seeing some things that are definitely make this game a little harder than it should be. Mostly pertaining to the fact. Oh my god, what the hell is happening here? Okay. Mostly pertaining to the fact that it's definitely hard to control. Oh my god. It's all over the place right now. I have one lap to take over everyone. It should be fine, especially since the AI in Easy is not exactly what we would call call complicated to come back from. So we have a lot of objects, like a lot of items, but the most important here is the boost. Oh, where is he? Oh my god, he's way ahead. So I'm going to finish second for the first one. Nice. That's a very good start. Oh my god. It's completely all over the place. You're already seeing it's definitely... It's not exactly the best game ever. And the game already makes sure that it's definitely hates me. And we are proceeding to the second track. It should go probably a little better than this, because with a beginning like this, it can't go worse than that. And before it actually gets worse than this. Okay, we're going to keep our boost, our pretty much the equivalent of mushroom, the lightning here. Okay, we're going to have this long straightaway. Oh my god. And already we are on the second lap. What's pretty interesting is that instead of being 3 laps, it's only 2 laps for each race, which definitely makes it at least a little shorter than it should be, thank god.
Do you got a second for me to read a donation, Ulvind?
Sure thing.
So we have a $100 donation from
Wow.
Russian Zone, and he says, "Go fast." And because I am somewhat paying attention to the incentive list, he put his entire $100 to make me speedrun Town of Light at the end of the marathon.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
if you guys would love to see that towards the end of the thon, just stay tuned.
Alright, so here we have the second type of race, which is this race with the... I'm stuck here. I'm going to keep ramming into it until I'm reset. There we go. Because something to note in this circuit is that if you press the direction button for too much time, it's going to just flip you 90 degrees sideways without warning. It tends to do that pretty randomly as well, so you have to be very cautious when you play it. No, please. Okay, good. We reaching the second lap already. It's fine. Oh, and you already see the 90-degree turn completely screwing me over here. There we go. It tends to completely stop your speed as well when it does that. Ooh, okay. Oh, we got it. We got it. We're fine. Not a bad one so far. And this pretty much the equivalent of Sweet Sweet Canyon here, with a very fitting music, as you might hear right now. Extremely fitting music. Okay, nice. We have the lightning, which will make us go fast. There we go. And we have this long drop down here. Ooh, okay. It tends to completely makes you go. It can go alright very quickly in this run. Okay, we're fine. Ooh, pretty good items here.
Hey, Ulvind, I have a question for you if you have a second.
Sure thing.
So I was just wondering, what got you into running racing games? Because knowing from your submissions, you do run tons of racing games.
Like what drove me to try to pretty much speedrun racing games in the first place?
Yeah.
Let's say I started playing racing games when I was really young with Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart Double Dash, and also had a lot of other types of racing games as well. One of the first game I decided to speedrun is a game called Distance for PC, which is actually a pretty cool game. And from that, I pretty much decided, you know what, I'm going to try to speedrun quite a lot of different racing games, and especially on Switch, because Switch is pretty much the most convenient console for me. I can bring it absolutely everywhere, and helps me find a lot of hidden gems, and also this type of game.
I got one more question for you. Just give me 1 second. I have to find the game name. So, because I work for tons of events. I was just wondering, have you heard of a game called Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge?
I actually know that game from a friend of mine, which is the BPG-13 of Viper Racing, which is actually who actually speedruns this game at the very least. I didn't download it myself because I think I have to install the ISO file, and I'm not extremely well versed into all that stuff, so...
Oh, I was just interested because I was just like, man, racing games, because I talked to the BPG123 whenever he was running it for license of Thunderthon. I'm sorry, was running it for Thunderthon, and he mentioned to you that you both kind of race the similar games.
Yeah, we race quite a lot of similar games, especially. Well, we definitely have a similar type of game that we play here.
I think it's really funny that you know Viper, because he also has run for License-a-thon. Funny how small the world is, huh?
Yeah. We met during, if I recall correctly, during EAC Winter 2019. Or ESA Winter 2020, sorry. And we got friends pretty quickly after that. Because we basically were running the same games and basically had the same interests in running like racing games, good and bad. Oh, there you go.
So, for Renzo Racer, comparing it to like other games you race, is this like the worst one, or is it like this is like one of the better ones compared to like I guess like controls in the speedrun itself?
It's probably one of the worst ones I played. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, that's splendid for something like this event. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to it.
Yeah, sure. To be fair, this track is already pretty. This track is very long. It's one of the longest tracks in the game. It's about 1:20 per lap. Definitely, and there's not much interesting during the run, I'm afraid, which is why I'm pretty surprised we ended up having to put it in the marathon in the first place.
I mean, who doesn't love a Mario Kart ripoff? They're always amazing.
Yeah, I run another Mario Kart ripoff, which is Crazy Frog Racer, and this one is Crazy Frog Racer is at least competently made.
This, the way that you were describing the controls kind of reminds me, if you ever played the Cars racing game.
I did it. I think I played it like on DS, but I don't.
The one on PS2, the very first.
No, I didn't. I only played it on DS, sadly. So because I'm a Nintendo guy through and through.
I see.
Yeah, I started playing with the GameCube, and pretty much, in my family, I'm pretty much the only one with the Nintendo consoles.
You see, I'm kicking myself now because I had a Switch, but I was like, there's literally no good games on it, and I got rid of it. And now that they're remastering the Pokemon games, I'm like, please.
Yeah,
I'm
interested at the very least by the Sinnoh remakes.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad because I was a Platinum kid, and they're not remaking Platinum.
I mean, I definitely wasn't a Platinum kid. I started playing Pokemon with Crystal, so way back.
Oh, I mean, like compared to like the 3 games, I was a Platinum kid. But my first game was Pokemon Blue, and then I had Leaf Green, Heart Gold. You know.
I zoned out. I thought you were talking about Platinum games, and I was like, man, why do you need remakes when DMC2 is Biscuit?
Devil May Cry is amazing. See, sadly, I never actually played the game series. I always Oh yeah, I played the remake they did back in like 2016.
DMC Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
I forgot it was. Oh, I forgot it was this
actually
track.
like-
Oh my god! Please don't.
I actually like it.
Okay, so this track is. So Rainbow Star, which is pretty much the rip-off of Rainbow Road, but
It has walls!
way worse.
Why does it have walls? That's cheating.
And
Is that a Diglett to the right?
I don't know.
Did you guys see the Diglett?
Yeah, on the right. I don't know what it is, to be fair.
I have a question. Is the
Oh my god! What the? Okay.
there's an oversteer thing in this game, right? So if you try and steer as though you would, oh my lord!
Yeah,
Good save.
it tends to do that sometimes. It completely throws you off the track and then respawns you.
I like how the tires were conveniently sawed in half for you.
Yeah.
Also, so if you try and turn too sharply, like you would try and like drift in another racing, like a kart racer, you instantly go 90 degrees and get an oversteer, right? Is that ever relevant in this speedrun? Is that like tech?
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think the only places where it could be relevant are the stages in water, because the oversteer can definitely help you here.
Right. Because otherwise, I assume the water forces you to understeer drastically.
Yeah. But I think you actually never oversteer when you're on land. Okay, we're going to take it a little safer here, because you can go up to speeds up to like 300 kilometers, but your basic speed without any boost is, I think, 161 or 151. Yeah, 151, 150, 151. But for the rest, you just try to drive the best you can. I'm also letting you enjoy this absolutely wonderful music, and that was absolute sarcasm, by the way. Okay, and we are finished with Rainbow Star. There we go. So we're going to proceed to the third cup, which is the Apple Cup. Okay, let's go. So this track is actually pretty short, all things considered, compared to the previous ones at the very least. Definitely some sections where you can have some issues. And you saw the hit me flag somewhere. If you actually do it, there will be some obstacles not behind you, but in front of you, which makes absolutely no sense. And here we're going to already enter the second lap. Oh my god. Taking the item here. There we go, we have the boost. There we go. So keep in mind, yeah, like I said, there you have no possibility to oversteer and have the sharp 90-degree turn if you're on land. It only works in water. And here I hit the hit me flag, and I had things in front of me instead of behind me. Okay, so Cheese Moon. Well, it's a moon. It's made of cheese. Yep, it's accurate. Alright. So here, another thing I haven't mentioned that is pretty important for the games there is that every single time you start a race, your placement is completely random. Which means you can start in 1st place or in 8th place completely at random and you will never know which. Oh my god, what is that? It's absolutely not based on performance. I wish it was. But apparently not. And as to why, I have absolutely no idea. Probably the devs thought it was funny at the time, but it's definitely not in hindsight. Ooh, okay. Turned a little too sharply there. There we go. And apparently I'm turned the wrong way. Even though I am actually being the right way, which is weird. I was actually heading the right way, so I don't understand why it was showing wrong way for like 25 seconds. Okay, so here is the track where we actually will try to abuse a little bit of the counter steer mechanic. There we go. You actually see that it's actually very useful to turn 90 degrees there. And fun fact, this is probably one of the only tracks on which this mechanic is useful. The rest is... it's sometimes just painful. Okay, and we got the end of the first lap. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I got a little too far here, but we're fine. So again, we're going to abuse the counter steer mechanic. Try to find the best place to oversteer. There we go. I actually don't know where the others are on the map, to be fair, so... And here we're going to use the oversteer. It didn't work for some reason here, but we'll take it.
Super slot.
And Antarctic Peak, which is, I think, the last long track of this game. This one is about 1 minute and 45 seconds per lap. Which is... definitely something to behold. But there are long straightaways on which you can gain a lot of speed, so... it really depends on the items you get. With the best items you can sometimes save like up to 15-20 seconds. Because this track is extremely wide, actually. You can see that. Already gaining quite a lot of speed. There we go, that's good. To be fair, I don't think I've ever seen a speed limit, like a speed cap, when you use your lightnings. I think I've come once like 350 kilometers per hour, but it's pretty much uncontrollable at that speed. Okay, I'm going to take it safe. I'm tempted to world record that. The Wallace and Gromit game or this one?
You know what's lovely, Ulvind? I accidentally hit my unmute key, so I guess I'm gonna talk to you for a minute. Because, yeah, fun fact, dash is my unmute key.
Oh, okay.
And I had to do an underscore, and yeah, I'm dumb. So even I actually decided to be a little bit of a stalker, went onto your speedrun.com page, and so for the non-racing games you run, do you think there's a genuine okay. Do you think there is a trend? Thank you. Do you think there is a trend with those kinds of games, like you have a trend for running racing games?
It's basically, I run 3 types of games. I run racing games, golf games, rhythm games, or an unholy combination of the 3. And you
if
actually...
you can golf a car, I would love to see it.
Go on.
So, for example, I have a lot of golf games in my catalog. I also have quite a lot of platformers, like indie platformers, that are mixed with another genre. For example, Inside My Radio there is platformer plus racing game. It's actually a very good game. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, we're good.
Imagine they just make a game called Ulvind, where it's a racing golf game where you drive to the next hole, and then when you get to the hole... No, it's a golfing game, but you have to drive the go-kart to the next putt. And at the next tee.
Well, to be fair, isn't this basically the new Mario Golf game?
I was gonna say speed golf.
Like
That's unironically the only thing I'm looking forward to about that game. I'm like, golf, it's fine. Every golf game since Mario Golf has been basically identical. They perfected the formula on the NES with the first try. But speed golf? That's cool. I want that.
Yeah, this is actually one of the games the new Mario Golf is basically the one I'm going to practice from day one. Especially the speed golf mod. This is definitely something that is right up my alley. Alright, so this track is pretty standard as well. To be fair, most of the tracks are pretty standard. There's no like fancy things. It's just the backgrounds that get a little fancy sometimes, but that's it. There we go. Okay, we're going to pass through this. There we go. And we're already on the second lap. By the way, if you want to talk a little bit about the charity we're defending, or pretty much anything, next bid wars, next incentives,
Hello, then.
yeah, just go ahead.
Alrighty. Hey guys, it's Kuno here. Just want to talk a little bit about the charity and things like that. So, Heartland Animal Shelter was founded in 2002 to help alleviate the unnecessary euthanasia of animals in the Chicagoland area. In 2020, they saved 979 animal lives from that exactly, and found homes for 1,002 dogs. Now, I'm not saying we'll hit $1,000. However, if we can somehow donate $1 per animal that they've saved, that would be astounding for us to pass. We're currently at $382. That means if you have been in the HiG family for just a little bit, you would know that our top donation from any marathon was $420. So we're only $40, a little under $40 from reaching that goal. So if we can actually set a new HiG record, that would be splendid. So
Yeah,
thank you, Ulvind. I will let you go back at it.
That would be extraordinary. Yes. I actually love like animal centers, etc., care centers. I don't know exactly how they call it in English because that's typically the refuge, it's
animal refugees.
Okay,
Those. It's really weird because like an animal refugee can be for like dogs and cats, but usually you'll say like an animal refugee, for like more wild animals.
Yeah.
I would say. We just usually call them animal shelters and stuff like that for like the baseline, like dogs, cats, birds, and such.
Okay, so this one is the track I despise the most in this run, because counter steering is just so hard in this section, especially since you have noticed there are mines, and they actually are pretty hard to avoid. It's actually pretty easy to go all the way around. There we go. The gimmick of this stage is that you have 4 keys that you have to get to open the door that is like in the middle of the track and helps you cut quite a bit of the track, if I recall. But thing is, there we go. Thing is, it's very hard. They are very hard to obtain, at the very least. Okay, let's try to get back a couple spots.
Hey, Ulvind, do you got a second for me to read a donation?
Sure thing.
Give me 1 second, I have to pull it up. So, Russian Zone, again, has donated $55 and says, save the animals, setting our total to $437.
Hey,
so,
nice.
So, we have officially passed HiG1, which was our first event,
Nice.
by a little over about $17, because we're at like $17.09 or something to that effect. So, I would definitely say thank you all to have... anyway, I would say thank you all to thank you all who have submitted. Okay, I'm sorry, it's 2 a.m. Thank you all who have donated thus far for us to give money to Heartland Animal Shelter. We really do appreciate you all. And Russian Zone, please remind me tomorrow to give you VIP, because if you donate more than $75, you can actually get the VIP role, which you haven't. I can't really see it currently, but I'm more than sure you passed that by, a good $100.
Quite a significant margin.
Yes.
Okay,
so
so
thank you, Ulvind.
So the gimmick of this track here is the tornadoes that appear once in a while on the track. And if you're caught in one, you'll actually lose a significant amount of time. Okay, oh god, managed to avoid one, nice. Because they're very hard to avoid, and they can lose you upwards to like easily 7 to 8 seconds. Oh my god, I managed to skip another tornado here. And there we go. Yep, that was to be expected. So yeah, you're basically stuck in place for about 5 seconds, I would say. And as you can see, it's pretty much all over the place right now with the... Oh, I was close. But I didn't get stuck too long. That's fine. Alright, we are proceeding with the very last cup, which is the Bulls Cup. It's a dirt race. It's a race and it's in dirt. Wow. Absolute extraordinary. So, so we're going to continue on our way through all the tracks right there. There we go. This track here has pretty tight corners, but it's usually not an issue because the road's just wide enough, so you can just steer all the way. Okay, I'm trying to avoid. Okay, good. And we're going to start second lap. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, so we're good. Starting on the final lap. So I think I don't really know about this game to be like the lore of this game. To be fair, I don't know if Renzo has like some popularity in Germany, because this game is, well, was made by German people, so I don't know if it's like an intellectual property, if it's based on anything. Alright, Martian Cemetery. There we go. Okay, so this one is pretty... This one has pretty tight corners, so it can definitely get pretty hard. There we go. Here we're going to go on the right. Take the item. There we go. Ooh, that was a little bit too sharp, it seems. And boom, we're already finishing first lap. Here we're going to try to avoid... Oh my god. So I completely stopped. That's nice. I'm going to take this road here. Going to stop a little bit. There we go. Take the corner tight. And then use our remaining. There we go. So, it's not the last track of the game, but it's the last aquatic track of the game, and this one is probably the worst. Oh, and fun fact, if you quit, if you like go to another level a little bit too quickly, it will actually not register your first place and put you in 8th place instead. It happened quite a bit to me during the run, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't change much in the end. You just have an 8th place, and it's very hard to get first in this case. Oh, come on. Okay, nice. Oh, please. Okay. We're fine. Okay, good. 2nd place right now. Okay, we're going to go on the other side. There we go. And we are on the final race, which is Neon City. Right, so here we're going to take the cut. Oh my god, what is this? I'm stuck. Absolutely wonderful. So judging by the time I have here, it looks like I probably will be able to do sub 30, sub 39 at the very least. Oh. Please let me through. Thank you. So the doors on a set cycle, barely made the first cycle, which is nice. Here I
I love racing games where you have to get a cycle to not lose time.
Yeah. It's definitely the only track where this happens, and it's probably the worst track in this regard.
I feel like the dev team was just like, you know what we could do? Just make the entire game hard.
They made pretty much unnecessarily hard as well.
Controls? Nah. A map where you can just get 8th place for no reason? Yeah. Yeah, they just don't like people.
So basically what happens is if you are... Oh my god. Okay, good. I stopped slightly so I could make the cycle in the door. Please make the cycle. Please make the cycle. Okay, we're good. And prepare for time, and time.
Super slide.
Yeah, that's just 39. That's fine. It's actually pretty close to my PB. So yeah, this was Renzo Racer. It's definitely an interesting. Well, it's interesting, but not exactly in the best way. But yeah, thank you for actually having me for this second game. I will be back in about 8 hours from now to play another game called Crazy Zen Minigolf, which is pretty much my second type of game. I love golf games as well, and this one is, I'd say, is bad in terms of being a game, but as a speedrun, it's actually one of the most fun games I've ever played as a speedrun. Or at least one of the most speedrunnable. So yeah, thank you for having me, and I will be back in about 8 hours.
Alrighty,
See ya.
thank you so much for doing the run for us. Just to let you know, you got a 39.04 if you hadn't seen it.
Yep.
We are going to go back to intermission stream to get Creamsock ready for his run, so stay tuned. Be